Hi, everybody. It's Sabrina, your host of About This Aging Thing. Thank you so much for tuning in. Today we have a fabulous host, Miss Cheryl Shiver. Did I say that right,
Yes,
Cheryl?
you did. Thank you so much.
I'm going to tell you a little bit about Miss Cheryl. You're not going to believe it. I'm so excited. Okay, first of all, you might believe she's from L.A. She looked like an LA girl.
Thank you,
that.
Cali for life.
Yes. She retired with full benefits at the age of 50. This is important because y'all looking at her. I know y'all probably thinking, she retired at 50. Yes, she retired at 50 after working 30 years. At the age of 63, look again, she began her fitness journey and competed in her first bodybuilding competition. And she also competes in bikini competitions. Did I get that right?
Yes.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I told her, y'all know I make lots of mistakes, so we're going to keep it real. I've seen, she has since garnered 7 first place medals. That's awesome. Now, is that all in bikini, bodybuilding, or combination?
All bikini.
All right.
Bodybuilding has several different levels, so I'm in the bikini portion of the
bodybuilding
genre.
We're about to learn some stuff today, y'all. I'm excited. I don't know anything about the bodybuilding industry, and I'm really excited. She's a model with Angel Competition Bikinis. She's a brand ambassador for Fly Hip Ageless. Also a brand ambassador for, y'all know I can't see, I Know Skincare. And recently joined the Venus Simone Modeling Agency, all while being a licensed realtor. How about that? Now, she has a fabulous story. We met and she shared her story, and I was like, you got to be on the show. This is all about aging and the 50 Plus tribe, and I can't wait. Yeah. I'm ready, Cheryl. Welcome.
Thank you.
Oh, before you start, we always talk about what we're drinking. Today I'm drinking Kim Birmingham's Sauvignon Blanc, and Cheryl is drinking Menage a Trois sweet red.
I love it.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you for being here. All right, Cheryl, get us started. Tell us all about you.
Well, she gave you a little bit about me. I'm born and raised in Los Angeles, California. I am a single mom. I was a teen mom, as a matter of fact. My son today is, 52 years old?
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And I love to say that part of it because being a teen mother, and having a grown son, it just, for me, we grew up together. So I think part of that has a lot to do with my youthfulness, my, just staying in the know kind of thing, because he and I do a lot together. We just came back from Paris. He took me to Paris for Mother's Day. Wow. Went to go see the Wu-Tang Clan and Nas, which I love Nas. So he surprised me and planned a trip to me to Paris. So that's just a little something about he and I's relationship. And I think that helps me as well to maintain and be youthful, just being in part of him and his clan and his friends, and they all call me Mom. Mom Dukes, as you guys know.
The 50-year-olds call you Mom.
The 50-year-olds call me Mom Dukes.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
But as far as my fitness journey, which a lot of people are very, very interested in, it came somewhat on a whim. I, being from California, I now reside in Atlanta, Douglasville to be precise. I moved here after I retired, and I went from being a teen mother, graduated from high school, couldn't go to college. I probably could have, but I didn't go to college because having a son, being single, I needed to make money. I needed a job, and I needed a good job. And I ended up getting a job from which was a union job. I was a Teamster, so right there, I made good money, had great benefits. And when I was offered the opportunity to retire at the age of 50, because I had worked, again, being a Teamster, just that union job, guys, it really, really helped. Because they had a program that once you were a certain age and you worked a certain amount of years, when you added those two numbers up, no matter what it was, or if it equated to 82, see you later, out of there. You were able to retire. And I grabbed that opportunity and I ran with it. I was out of there. I worked 31 years at the same job, retired at the age of 50, gathered my stuff. I was dating this guy at the time, and he said, you've been in LA all your life. Have you ever considered living anywhere else? I says, well, no, not really. He says, I hear Atlanta has a whole lot of successful Black women. He said that to me in October. I closed escrow in December. Out of there. See you, bye. I left everybody. So I moved to Atlanta, and Atlanta has been absolutely amazingly great to me. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Back to the fitness journey. I was wanting to build a pool. I've always wanted to build a pool, have a pool. I grew up around a pool. My mom and dad, we always had a pool in our backyard in California. When we didn't, our neighbors did. And when we got our own home, we had one. So we have a pool. My mom has a pool right now to this very day. She lives in Downey. So I wanted my pool. I wanted my pool. I always wanted to have a home with a pool. And when I moved to Georgia, being a single female, I really couldn't afford to buy a house with a pool, but I had enough space for a pool.
Right.
So years go in. I've been here for a while, and equity built up in my home, and I'm like, all right now, who cares about having a house free and clear? I want my pool. So I pulled the equity out of my home, and I proceeded to have my in-ground pool built. And as the pool was coming to completion, I'm looking at myself, I'm like, you got the pool, but you don't have that bikini body. And I'm like, ain't nobody coming up in this pool with a better body than mine in my own pool. Sorry, I'm a Leo.
That's so honest.
I'm honest,
that makes
and
so much sense.
I am a Leo.
You didn't tell me you were a Leo.
I wanted to be the best in my own pool. So I have been following Instagram, and there was this guy on there, Sean Lewis. I owe my everything to this man. And he ran this ad, and he said, and this ad's still available, but the price has changed because it's been several years ago. But the ad was guaranteed bikini body in 8 weeks. Okay? So my pool was about 8 weeks out from completion. I'm like, I need to check this guy out. Let me see what he's talking about. So his office or the gym was in Lawrenceville, and I was in Douglasville. So that's an hour drive. But I wanted to see what he was working with. Was this a scam? Is this guy for real? What? So I went out to Lawrenceville, and I met with him, and I liked what he said. He showed me some of the other ladies that he had been working with, and I said, okay, sign me up. So I signed on the dotted line. I'm gonna go there and just start working out just to be fit so I can look good in a bikini. While I started working out with him, maybe after my 4th session with him, he came to me and he said, your body is responding so quickly to these workouts. You're doing what I'm telling you to do. You're eating like I'm telling you to eat. Have you ever considered, competing? And I don't even know anything about competing. I don't know what's about. He said, well, let's do it. So it was he that saw something in me that I never saw in myself.
At what age now?
This was 63.
Wow.
It was 63. Wow. And so we started, he said, okay, switch reels. We're not just here to work out for this bikini. We're here to work out to turn you into a competitor. And that's what we did. And I wish I can pull it up, the before and after pictures, which is on my website. But within 8 weeks, he had me on the stage.
Wow.
But that was 8 weeks of dedication, meaning driving, commitment. I drove from Lawrenceville, from Douglasville to Lawrenceville 7 days a week. I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get out there by 6 o'clock to train with him for 7 days a week. That's Monday through Sunday.
Wow.
For an hour drive, an hour workout, and then an hour drive back home.
Was it early? I'm sorry to interrupt you, but was it early morning workout?
It was early, 5 o'clock in the morning. I was up at 5 a.m. to be there for 6 a.m., 7 o'clock sessions.
Wow.
And we did that. And it was really, really hard, because it wasn't so much the workouts that got me. It was the meals. It was the meals that you had to eat to, gain this figure. It was just chicken, fish, asparagus, broccoli, spinach, lots of water, protein drinks, so, and I'm a cake and ice cream, sweet potato, German chocolate cake kind of girl. So potato chips are my vice. All of that was gone. I couldn't do any of that. I literally had to go undercover, and I'm a party animal. I love to party. I throw lots of parties.
Because I've been at a couple of her parties. Mm-hmm.
And I never forget, my son had come to town, and we went to an old school concert at Maple House. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to be that diligent girl, and I got my little container with my salad and my chicken and my bottle of water, and I'm going to this concert, I'm going to have a good time, and I'm going to eat right. Mm-hmm. Honey, they started sucking on them chicken wings and drinking on them drinks around me. I was livid. I had to eat what I had, but I knew from that point forward, I couldn't do that. I couldn't strain myself, test myself, challenge myself that way. Mm-hmm. I had to stop the partying, stop the concerts, stop the going out, because I had to focus and not be tempted. Mm-hmm. So that's why I say I went undercover, did everything I was supposed to do. So when I got to my first competition, which was with the SNBF, being the first time doing it, I filled out the form incorrectly. Mm-hmm. And I signed up to compete with 30-year-olds. And so when I got to the arena, I'm looking at them, and it says, okay, you're in this category. I said, whoa. I'm supposed to be with this, the 50 plus. So
but they didn't even blink. They didn't even blink.
They didn't realize how old I was, by my looks and everything. But I knew, I'm like, I can't go on stage with these girls. They're gonna kill me. It's an ego thing on top of everything else. There's still ego involved in all of this, and I tripped. I panicked. I put my robe back on. I'm like, I'm not going out there. I'm not going to do this. Yada yada yada. Everybody thought I was a mad woman back there. And so my poser, Kim, she says, Cheryl, you're here. Mm-hmm. You look amazing. Mm-hmm. You're here now. You've practiced. You're tanned. You got your stuff on. Mm-hmm. Just go out there.
Just go do it.
Just go do it. You're here now. Mm-hmm. And I did. I went out there, and I'm getting goosebumps. I placed 4th.
Wow.
Amongst 30 and 40-year-olds.
Wow.
And so when I came off the stage.
And you were 60-something.
I was 63.
Okay. Wow.
And before I got on stage, I even told the proprietor of the show, they were laughing at me too. I said, one and done. I'm going to do this one time, and I am done. This was too hard. One and done. I got the body I wanted, one and done. As a matter of fact, it was smaller than I really wanted. Mm-hmm. And when I got on stage, that Leo in me came out. Mm-hmm. That bug bit me.
I know it.
I
let them know, didn't you?
I got that. I did let them know too. I let them know, and that's all on my Instagram page. You can see all those the shows and the winning and all that. And I got off that stage, and I was so happy, and it felt so good. And I'm like, that was number 1. I took 4th place, but after that,
you're like, I'm winning this.
I'm winning this. I competed in my own category, which was 60 plus masters, and I took 7 first place medals from that day forward.
60 plus. Go ahead.
My last show I did was last year at 67. What I started doing after that, which I do love the competition, but I applied and got accepted with Angel Competition fashion bikinis. They do a traveling show, and they make the bikinis that competitors like myself wear in the various shows. Mm-hmm. And I got with them, and I did my first show, which was absolutely amazing, in Kansas City, Missouri. Then I did a show with them in Columbus, Ohio, and I did a show with them in Las Vegas last year. And this year, ladies and gentlemen, please come out and see me, because we're doing a show finally in Atlanta.
Oh, we turned it up in Atlanta. There's so many people.
Yes,
Wait,
yes. So a lot of people have never. Anybody can come.
Okay.
You can buy a ticket. Anybody can come.
What's the month?
It's going to be the date for the fashion show. The Angel Fashion Show is going to be September 14th. I don't have the location yet or the time, but as it comes through, but those shows are amazing because it's like the Victoria's Secret show.
Oh,
so
wow.
and
we know we're gonna come in.
I love that. So that I really, 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 really love doing that. I do love doing the competitions as well. But I really, really, really love doing the fashion shows. I like doing that. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And so that's what it was. And, I was so naive to the whole competitive field. One of the second shows I did was the Lee Haney show. And I didn't even know who Lee Haney was, but Lee Haney is the man.
Oh, he's the man.
He's the man.
I know who Lee Haney is.
So I was embarrassed that I didn't even know. That's how, wet behind the ears I was about the whole competition thing. Again, it was not something that I had ever looked into, nothing that I ever knew anything about. But again, I say, and I every once in a while, if you follow me, you'll see. Every once in a while, I'll just say, I might be in a fly ass outfit, and I'm gonna put on the bottom of that post. Thank you, Sean Lewis, because this body is because of him. This mindset that I have is because of him. And sometimes in life, people see something in you that you don't even see in yourself. And he brought something out of me that I will be forever beholding to him for.
And I want to say something to you. So yes, you're gorgeous.
Thank you.
And yes, you have a bad body.
Thank you.
But that's not what really got my attention when it came to Cheryl. What got my attention when it came to you is your welcoming spirit.
Thank you.
When I came to your home the first time and got in that pool.
I have a lot of pool parties.
You have a bright light.
Thank
you have such a bright light. And she's always so willing to talk to anybody. Now, don't ask her to train you. She's not doing that. We talked about that. She's not doing that. But she just told you what she did. So if you're wanting to do that,
yes,
you can do that. But she's not. Don't call her. Don't DM her. She's not trained to take any clients.
I feel for me, the body, I wanted this. I wanted this. And I don't have any, not that you should not have or cannot have, but I didn't have any motivators. I have people all the time that will send me, and I'm sorry, bless her soul, I don't really know her name, but it's like this 87-year-old bodybuilder, a female black bodybuilder.
Yeah, she's real popular.
Very, very popular. What's her name? I can't think of her name. But a lot of people send me her information.
Yeah, because they say you like her.
And I just say thank you and I smile.
Yeah.
But the thing is, she's not a bikini competitor. She's a bodybuilder.
She's a bodybuilder.
So we're in two different levels of training. So I don't really have anything in common with her or to aspire to her from, even though she's older. She's in her might be 70s or 80s now.
I used to have her on my refrigerator. That's
yeah,
I moved
but again, not to downplay, she started in her 40s, in her 50s. I started,
and that was awesome too, though. But
that's awesome too. But I started at 63, so I gotta keep acknowledging and patting myself on the back, and again thinking, Sean, it was 63.
It's only been a little less than 6 years.
A little less than 6
and
years.
And it also dispels the myth.
It definitely
that you can't work out or lose the weight.
And a lot of what we're doing it's weightlifting. I love weightlifting. I love lifting weights. It's weightlifting, and I say that to say she was not my motivator. Other bikini competitors are not my motivators.
You're your motivator.
I'm my motivator.
Yeah, you can only
so for me, it's hard. And one thing that Sean would always tell me, don't look at other bikini models. You can only be the best that you can be.
I think that's across the board. And
he said, because you started so late, you've lost a lot of muscle mass. So you're looking at these women that's been doing it since their 40s. Your body's never going to be as tight or as toned as theirs.
But it is. I've seen the pictures on your website.
My body's.
It is.
My body.
Do you build the muscle that you?
And listen, I haven't worked out in 3 months, okay? And I still got this. It's maintaining.
I got a real question.
Yes.
I got a real question for you. I'm sorry. Because you acting up. Real question is this. If you lost because I know some women are thinking this, because I'm thinking this. If you lost muscle mass, did you replace it when you lift the weights, or are you just building what you have?
You're building what you have. From what I understand,
so you can't build it back.
From what I'm understanding, when he says you're building what you have, like you say, And I think that's why he keeps saying, don't compare, because she's been working out for so long. She's banging tight. I'm good.
Right.
I'm good. And I can still build more, I'm sure. But I will never look like the woman that's been doing it for 20 years.
Were you
no matter what?
His oldest client? Like, did he feel like that was a challenge? Like, I think do this?
Yes. And yeah, I love it. And I just posted the post just yesterday where I made the cover of a magazine, and he took it and he posted it. When I sent it to him, I mailed it to him. I gave him his own personal copy. And I signed it like I was a celebrity. I signed it.
Because you are. You can post a child for 50 plus tribes. You are the poster child.
I signed it. But when he got it, he posted, he says, how many, in so many words, he said, how many of your clients at the age of 67 has made the cover of a magazine and several pages within that magazine? You know, so I was, I just reposted that today, because I'm on this kick. My new kick is I'm going back, and I'm just like, I'm embracing every breath, every stride, every weight I lift, every piece of article clothing I put on, every time I change my hair, whatever. I'm embracing me, because I'm 69. I'll be 69 this year.
Let them know.
I'm letting you know.
Leo,
I'm letting you know.
And what's your slogan for yourself
My
this year?
slogan for myself this year is, this little light of mine, I'm going to let it shine, because this year I'm 69.
Wow. That's so awesome. That's so awesome.
I'm just loving me.
Yes.
And the thing that I tell people, as opposed to wanting to train them, I'll send them to my trainer, because he will fire you if you don't do what you're supposed to do, because he know you ain't serious. He'll give you your money back. He don't want your money. He don't want his name associated with you if you're not going to do what you're supposed to do. Don't waste your time. Don't waste my time. And that's the reason why I don't train, because a lot of people come in for false reasons. They want immediate satisfaction.
Or for a trip. Or for a birthday.
You gotta want it, and you gotta always
change
want
the
it.
lifestyle.
Yeah, even though I'm not competing, or I haven't competed in several months now, I still don't want to let my body go.
Right.
I work too hard to get this.
It's mental.
It's mental. I want to keep it. It's not just for a wedding and then the next day, it's gone. And I've had one girlfriend that tried to go, and she went for a little bit and she quit. And her reason was, I can't give up this, and I can't give up eating what I want to eat. At the age of 60, I want to do me.
That's fine.
And that's fine. And that is perfectly fine, to be you and to indulge and do you. So if that's you, then you can't come to me and ask me for training. Don't come to me and ask me for nutrition tips, because you're not going to do it.
And some people don't believe it. They think you're taking some magic pill.
No, there's no magic pills.
Yeah.
I don't take any. The only supplements I take, I drink, when I'm working out, I drink protein powders to help build your muscles. I take protein to supplement if I don't get a chance to eat right, whey protein. But I'm not shooting up nothing. I do all natural shows, and they test you. They make you pee in a cup, and some of them give you lie detector tests. So I'm not on
serious.
Nothing. I'm not on anything.
You're on a natural high. I love you.
I mean, even when you come to my parties, I'm on a natural high. I like to drink and stuff, but it ain't necessary. When you see me out there getting down, I'm not getting no DUI. This is all a natural high. But yeah, I just love life. I love life. I love me. I believe in self-care and self-love. Always put yourself first. You see, I have a son that I adore and I love.
Your baby is
my baby. But I still put myself first. You got to love yourself before you can love anybody as deep as you want to love. You got to love yourself first. Just share that love.
That's right.
Don't give it all to somebody else and then feel like they owe you.
That's right. I was about to ask you for those words of wisdom, but you already gave it to us.
Yeah.
Anything else? Oh, I know. You want to tell people about your page and how to see all your accomplishments and what you've done?
Yes. Okay. I have. I'm also a licensed realtor. If you want to buy a house, I do that too. I'm the deal closer. I love it. But my page, which I've kind of like opened up to just about everything that I do. My life is like an open book, and that that page is Cheryl_Cali Girl, leader of the pack. And what I do, I listen to what people say to me. So some of the things that I have are based upon how people perceive me. I was posting, I was just Cheryl Cali Girl. And my brother wrote down one time, he said, girl, you're the leader of the pack. You doing the dang thing.
I thought you said that because you're a lion, because you're Leo.
That's my brother said that. I said, ooh, I'm still in that. I went in Instagram and changed it to Cheryl Cali Girl, leader of the pack.
Yeah.
When I was doing my real estate, one of my clients would always say, yeah, you need to go to CD. You need to go to CD. She knows this industry. She's a really CD. And I said, Leah, why do you call me? Because my name is Cheryl Denise. I said, I never told her my middle name. I said, why do you call me CD? She said, because you're the deal closer. I'm taking that.
I like that.
I'm taking that. I'm Cheryl the deal closer. You know, and when
an agent with your energy would probably get their client exactly what they want.
Yeah, and I do. And, you know, I listen well. You know, I'm a consultant. So I listen to what your needs are, why you want to sell, why you need to move, and I try to help you. Like I just had a client the other day call me. She was in an emergency, and her plumbing had messed up. She said, I need to sell my house like yesterday, and I don't have any money, and, you know, I got to get out of her house. My husband is disabled. You know, she was in her late 60s, 70s, and I went to see her. And I talked to her. I said, oh, it's a lovely house. You know, it's old, but it needed some work. You know, she was just tired, and it was just too big for them now. And she didn't have the money to fix the repair. I said, let me do this. I said, if you had called, and she had called several big box agents, and they were ready to sell her house from up under her. But I'm like, if you sell your house, where are you going to go? You're putting the horse before the cart. I need to look at your credit stats. We need to see how much we're going to be able to net. And I need to make sure I can move you someplace else before I move you out of here. Because you're just going to be on the street.
Some people just care about the commission.
They just care about the commission of the house. And not only that, I called my personal contractor. I said, I got a situation. Can you come and help me? He came to the house and fixed the plumbing issue for her for free.
Wow.
Didn't charge her, nor did he charge me.
Wow. That's
and so awesome. I said to her, I said, now, you got your plumbing issue fixed. I said, now I want you to sleep on it before you decide you want to sell your house.
Because the plumbing issue just freaked her out.
The plumbing issue freaked her out.
Right.
The plumbing issue freaked her out. Sleep on it, and we'll talk about it later. She's going to stay in her house for another little minute. So it's not always about 10
more houses because of that.
It's not always about the commission.
Right.
You know, you got to listen
for some.
For some it is, but you know. But I guess because I'm retired and I get a pension.
Not throwing the Aries.
That ain't everything, though. But look, that real estate money does help. But
that's awesome.
It's just about being kind to people. I'm very outspoken. I speak my mind. It is the Leo in me. And it's so funny. A friend of mine sent me this thing, and it was talking about what certain signs desire in life and what and what they need. And when it got to the Leo, I'm like, something wrong with this thing, because when it said Leo, it says, what? How do you know? Here it goes. It says, this is what it says about signs. It says, what does the Leo need? It said nothing. I'm like, no,
that's true.
It said nothing.
I get it though, because y'all think y'all got everything already. I get it. And you probably do. You got everything you need.
I ain't on a man. No.
Do you want one? You must not want one.
No, I guess not.
You not want
must
one.
not.
Because you know all the parties you got, all the men to come over to the party. I see the men at the party.
It'd be cute too, huh?
Yeah,
it'd be
fun.
Some
good-looking men at the
I have some good-looking men in my party.
Listen, I'm just honored to get an invitation. Listen, you've been wonderful.
Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you,
you guys, when you want it, just the fitness journey, it's all in here. You gotta want it, desire it, and you have to have what's the word? You gotta stick to it. Commitment. You got to have the commitment for the journey. But
commitment to yourself.
Commitment to yourself.
Absolutely.
You know, you got to want it, and it's fun. It really makes you feel good.
I hate working out, but when I do it, I
you
love
the
feel
way
good
afterwards. Yeah. After you work out, sometimes I don't even want to go into that gym,
Yeah.
but after you come out of that gym, it's like a euphoria. forum or
If
something.
I could just lift weights, I'd be great.
Yeah.
Well, you got to do all other stuff too. That's other stuff I don't like.
But I enjoyed this. I hope I didn't rattle on.
Oh,
I
no,
hope you guys gained
did
something
great.
from this. But happy 2024.
Yes. I have a quick question.
Yes.
You gave your Instagram. Is that the only platform?
No. I'm sorry.
I
I have 3 Instagrams.
Okay.
I have my real estate Instagram is Cheryl the Deal Closer.
Mm-hmm.
My name is Cheryl Shiver, SHIVER.
Mm-hmm.
My personal Instagram is Cheryl_Cali Girl Leader of the Pack. And if you want to follow my fitness journey, that is Cheryl_Fit over 60.
Is it really horrible if I just ask you to just throw your arm up one time? Just one time. Just throw it on.
time.
Just throw it on one time. I love it. Yeah.
Wait, but this is not even my competition body, y'all.
You slumming right now. You slumming.
I'm slumming now. Yeah, I'm slumming now. I'm drinking. I've been drinking.
All right, we're going to close on that because, we're going to close on that. Oh, thank you again.
Thank you so much
for being
for
my
having
guest.
me.
I'm so excited to have you. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for supporting About This Aging thing. And I just need y'all to click like, share, and leave a comment if you don't mind. I'd appreciate it. And don't forget, do not let aging dictate how you get older. Look, if it was a person, this is it. That's my slogan. If it was a person, this is it.
You gotta define
I'm gonna put
age.
Cheryl's face next to my slogan from now on. All right.
you.
Love you guys.
Bye, everyone.